Hello, Susie. Hi, Jan. How are you today? Whoops, turn off my volume on my iPad. Hi, Gilly. Hi, Jonna. Hi, Maureen. Who else did I miss here? Hi, Angie. Hi, Sandy. Hello, Candace. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Noelle. Yep, don't forget to go to live chat, please. Wouldn't want you to miss any of the conversation that we're having tonight. Hi, Meg. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Emily. Hi, Mary. All right. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Lori. Hi, Susan. All right. Thank you all for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get my computer going here. Yes, Noelle, we hope you had a great vacation. And I understand, hi, Margaret, that it's really, really cold in the Midwest. Hi, Cindy. So I definitely hope that you all are able to stay warm. All right. I just want to bring up something on my computer here. Get myself organized. We're running a little bit late. We had just finished dinner together. Hi, Elizabeth. Hopefully you're doing well today, everybody, and having a nice Saturday. And I'm going to pull up the Technique Junkies website so that I can look handily at the different Shimmering Bliss, because I know there's a lot of different ones available. And I only have a couple of them. All right. Hi, Jen. Oh, yeah, they're great sprays. A Sunday morning in Australia. All right. Okay. All right, so what I did today, I did a couple things. Last night we were playing around with this beautiful stamp from Technique Junkies. Okay, hi, Kim. And what I did was, after the live was over, I went ahead and stamped it using a different type of paper. I think the reason why I was losing some of the detail was because of the paper that I was using. I was using the heaviest cardstock that I have. Hi, Ryan. So I switched over to some photo paper, and I got better results from this photo paper. And while I had the photo paper, I did some ink blending with some Catherine Polar inks. And so this is what it looks like when you use a different type of paper. Now, this is the original paper that we had last night. And then this is the paper that's a photo paper, all right? Oh, no sound. Okay. Can anybody else hear me? Anybody? Okay, Noelle has sound. Jan has no sound. Okay. That's odd. Okay. Yeah, -9 where Noelle is. I heard that on the news tonight while we were eating. And I thought, whew. I was complaining because it was 27 degrees here in Western Pennsylvania. So then I thought, okay, could be a lot worse. All right. So I have this paper. This is a photo glossy paper, and something I got for free when I used to buy my ink from Canon. Um, but then I don't buy my ink from Canon anymore. I buy it off of Amazon, sort of like a off-market brand. But anyways, I have so much photo paper. I have a lot of photo paper. And I'll probably put some of this in a giveaway for my next giveaway that I do when I get to my 2,000 subscribers, because I think you guys will find that this works pretty cool for this technique I'm going to show you tonight. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Today I did a little bit of comparison between the different Shimmering Bliss sprays. So we'll do that tonight. And then if we have time, I want to do some watercolor backgrounds and get ready to make some cards with this beautiful frame. Hi, Nancy. So let's talk first about the Shimmering Bliss sprays, because that's the title of my video, and we know how people want their information and they want it now. So what I did earlier was I took some black cardstock and I went ahead and sprayed in my spray box to see what is the difference between some of these iridescent and sparkling Shimmering Bliss sprays. All right, so in case you're wondering, what is Shimmering Bliss spray? It is a product by Technique Junkies, and I have about 6 or 7 here. I'm going to show them to you. So they're like a mica spray. And I have this color. It's called Dazzle. This is a color that I purchased the last time I placed an order at Technique Junkies. I also have another one called Harvest Sunset that I received when I was part of Stamp Wars, and Technique Junkies was the sponsor. So I have the Harvest Sunset, which is a beautiful gold as well. And then for my first haul from Technique Junkies as a design team member, I picked up these 5 bottles that I'm going to show you tonight. One color is called Iridescent, which is not really a color, it's see-through. Iridescent, it's clear, in other words. Hi, Carol. All right, and I'm just going and rolling that between my hand. Yeah, you guys want to see the sprays. That's what you came for, right? So we've got Iridescent and we've got Dazzle. What's the difference between the two, you might wonder? Because if you look at the labels, you know, they are very similar, but they're not exactly the same. Also, I have this one. It's called Mixed Metal. All right, and it's more of a champagne. It's really pretty, though. It's almost like a rose gold. I don't know. It's just really pretty. I also have beautiful Mardi Gras purple. Okay, so it's bluish purple, super pretty. Actually, I sprayed that color on this watercolor panel. So this was a light purple watercolor panel that I stamped the stamp on, and then I sprayed it with this Mardi Gras purple, and I also sprayed it with some of this Toluene pink. So this is a real bright pink magenta. Super pretty. Okay. I've never had any trouble with them clogging, so, and I've used other sprays that have clogged easily, but I haven't had any trouble with these clogging. And this color is called Mermaid. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, so pretty. This is the pink. Tululian Pink. Thulian. It's really a dark pink. And then this one is Mardi Gras purple. All right, so yeah, they matched my nails. Now my fingers look terrible today. I was using archival ink last night, Catherine Poulter Midnight Ink. So I got it all over my fingers, and I had, even though I took a shower day and washed my hair, I could not get it off of my skin. But you probably can't see it unless you look really close. But to me, it's all I see because, you know, I'm not used to seeing that. But yeah, this color definitely matches my nails. I agree with you. Definitely. So does this one. They both do. All right, let's go ahead and look at our swatches. In case you're wondering which color to order, which one would be your best bet. All right. So I did 2 different types of spray. All right. First, I sprayed just standing back far from the paper. Okay. And so I was standing about 6 inches or 12 inches away from the paper. And I sprayed the whole paper. All right. So from the top to the bottom, this black paper I covered in the shimmer spray. So yeah, and I guess having inky fingers isn't a bad thing, right? It shows that we're being creative. So let's first of all compare the iridescent to the dazzle. And I don't know if you can see the difference, but I immediately could tell the difference. And here's what I found. And it wasn't until I made like a puddle and sprayed them that it really was more clear. But to me, the dazzle is more smooth and more translucent, the dazzle, okay? And the iridescent seems like it has bigger pieces of mica for some reason. I don't know how this stuff is made, but if you look at the iridescent and you look at the dazzle, they're very similar. Don't get me wrong, they're very similar. But it seemed like the dazzle just had a finer, more clear consistency, and the iridescent was more, how can I say it? It's kind of hard to explain, but let me show you on the different swatches that I did here. So what I did was I went up close with the nozzle. So that's why it looks like a puddle, all right? This one's dazzle and this one's iridescent. And it just seems to me that dazzle, maybe it has like smaller particles in it or something. I don't know what it is. But, and then I sprayed close. On both of these, I was up close when I sprayed. And they do look different. They look the same, but different. How else can I say it? The iridescent, when I look at it really close, maybe it has some glitter in it or something. It just looks like it has more, maybe different colors of mica. That might be what's causing it, whereas the dazzle seems to be a true clear. So I'm not sure if that's the truth about these two. They're super, super similar, though. There's no doubt about it. Hi, June. Yeah, one looks chunkier to me for some reason. Yeah, but they're super pretty. Dazzle and iridescent. I don't know if my camera is kind of capturing, you know, how they're similar, but not exactly the same. So a tough choice indeed. I purchased the dazzle, and it seems like the iridescent might be a little bit silvery compared to the dazzle. So it just seems to me like it might have a little bit more silver in it. Maybe that's what I'm trying to explain. And I could be way off base because I didn't mix them. I don't know how they're made, but I don't know. The Dazzle just seems to be more translucent, more clear. Yes, that's exactly right, Candace. Dazzle looks like a fluffy cloud, and iridescent looks like stars and planets. Yes, it does. It's a great description. Okay, Kim, that's great. Awesome. Okay, let me show you again. I've got iridescent and Dazzle side by side. Okay. All right, now that we've taken a look at those two, let's take a look at the mixed metal. So again, I sprayed it standing about 6 to 12 inches away from the spray box. And on this one, hi Kathy, I sprayed much closer. All right, you can tell by the splatter. See how close I was when I sprayed this? And then it was a puddle. By the time I sprayed that, that's really close. And it does look like a champagne color because, you know, it's mixed metal, so it probably has a little bit of copper, silver, and gold all mixed together. Okay? And if you compare that to Dazzle, you can see the difference between Dazzle and mixed metal. I know. It's hard to tell, really. Yes. Your best bet is just to get all three. Just kidding. Pick whichever you'd like. Jen says she's just going to have to see it in person to tell the difference herself. You can really tell the difference, though, I think, on the mixed metal. Like, I hope it's showing up on your screens. I really like the mixed metal. I think that's super pretty. I like it. So, okay. Those were the three that I did today. I wanted them to dry, and I wanted to just show you. Okay. All right. Now, I didn't spray any of this Harvest Sunset, and I'm really sorry if you saw the bruise on my arm, you guys. I had dental surgery last Thursday, and they couldn't find the vein in my arm, so they decided they were going to keep poking and prodding me until they gave me a big old purple, black, and blue mark in my arm. So it does not look very appealing. But let's go ahead and let's spray this Harvest Sunset, all right? Now, I have white paper, but I also can grab a piece of black too, because Harvest Sunset might show up very nice on black. I don't think the blue or the mermaid or I don't think mermaid or Mardi Gras purple or Toulouse and pink are going to show up on black, but I think Harvest Sunset will. So I'm going to grab my splat box. So I've got this big box. One time I ordered paper from Amazon and it came in this box. I'm going to go ahead and open the box. Now I won't be able to see your chat for a minute because the lid of the box is blocking the chat because it's covering up my iPad. Let me go ahead and trim this. We'll trim it down. And you could definitely swatch all these out for sure. You can swatch them on black and on white cardstock, whatever you like to do. Okay. All right, so basically what you want to do, you want to shake it side to side like this, all right? If you shake it up and down, then you're increasing the likelihood that the mica will clog up the spray nozzle straw Okay, if you go from side to side, there's less of a chance of that. You can also roll it like this. Okay, this is Harvest Sunset. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, that's pretty. And that's a little bit closer. Okay. All right, this is what it looks like if you spray it really close. You see it's puddling because I was super close. It's just like the sun. It's just like a beautiful gold. Definitely what the name implies is 100% accurate. It is beautiful. And you see, I've used this a lot, you guys. Oh my gosh. I mean, I use it a lot because it's so pretty. It's probably my favorite one so far. This one, again, is called Harvest Sunset. Okay, these are Shimmering Bliss. Okay, while we're spraying, let's go ahead. All right, let's see. How do you unplug it? Well, you just take it to the sink. If it does clog, you would take it to the sink. You would unscrew it, get a little bowl, and you would run water, and you would maybe like a little Dixie cup or something. So you would put the water inside there, and you would just keep spraying that until it comes clear, and then you'll know that you have it unclogged. Yep. Okay, well, I don't have the Nuvo, so I don't know much about them. So, have any of you used the Nuvo brand? Ever had any experience with unplugging it? Okay, let's see. Ryan just sent a message. I'm going to check my messages real quick. Oh, Ryan. Okay, that was just Ryan being silly. Okay, so this is a beautiful color, mermaid. Here we go. Ready? Yummy. This is going to be so pretty. Yeah, it's a beautiful teal color. Now, you can use this spray with a stencil, and it's a really nice technique. Okay, so let me show you. Here it is. It's a very light coating. I'll give it another spray. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, I like this one a lot. All your under the sea, when you have mermaids and seahorses and anything like that, this one will come in handy. It even has a little bit of a silver to it. It's super pretty. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna grab my drying rack, and then we'll move on to pink and then purple, and then we'll do some stencils. Okay. Let's do the pink. Okay, Ryan's putting together his new chair. Good night, Noelle. Ryan, you should have done a video on it. We would have watched you. Would have watched you put your gaming chair together. Oh my, that's super pretty. Oh, it's perfect pink. This is Nancy's color. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, it's so pretty. You know, you could even, here's an idea. You can even spray some of the Harvest Sunset on top of that and give it an extra boost of shimmer. So you can use more than one color of spray. on your applications. And this is just really cheap paper that I'm using here, you guys. It's nothing fancy. It's just like 65-pound cardstock. That's really pretty. So that's the pink with a little bit of the gold. And then let's do our purple. I think the pink does have a magenta color. I think it does look like a purplish pink. Yeah. The one that I just sprayed is called, Tuluan Pink. T-H-U-L-I-A-N. Pink. Tuluan Pink. Okay? That's what that one was. Now, this one is called Mardi Gras Purple. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's a bluish purple. But it's really pretty. It's got a lot of shimmer in it, that's for sure. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. Yeah, it's definitely more blue than purple. Okay. I'll just have to go and get. It does look more blue on camera. I agree. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. It's called Mardi Gras Purple. So if you look at it, it just reminds you like of a lapis lazuli color, that color of that gemstone lapis. That's what it reminds me of. It's a purplish blue. Okay, so we've got that. We can spray over top of it with some of this iridescent. Oh, sorry, the label is in the way. Well, it's a label, and then you can see this is the side of it right here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm going to spray over top of this with some iridescent. That just amps up the sparkle. Yes, this is really cool stuff. You can also add this to your watercolor paint. You can add a little bit of this, and that a little bit goes a long way. Okay, let's get a stencil out, and we're going to spray through the stencil. So in my haul, I got a new stencil. It's a Colorful Life stencil. This stencil is called Mosaic Love. Okay. Okay. Whoops. So with my card, it's got a couple different colors going on. So it's got a base of a light purple watercolor. Then on top of that, I sprayed it with this Mardi Gras purple. And then on top of that, I sprayed it with the Tuluan pink. So my card is sort of a hybrid. All right, let's get this stencil open. This is a Colorful Life stencil that you can purchase at Technique Junkies. And in case you're wondering, there is a discount code available, which is my discount code through my affiliate link, which is TJ10 Tracy. That's capital T, capital J, the number 10, and then my name with a capital T, R-A-C-Y. It is case sensitive, so you'll want to make sure you get that spelled out right. TJ10 Tracy. One thing that's really awesome about a Colorful Life stencils is they have an imprint on them telling you the name of the stencil. So I think that's great because a lot of stencils that you get don't have that. And then, you know, I don't keep the packaging that it comes in, and then I don't know where it came from. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and spray our Toluene Pink just directly on top of this stencil. And yes, the paper will curl a little bit, but that's okay. I can use my fingers to hold everything down. Okay. So I'm just holding the paper down, holding the stencil in place, and I'm spraying with the pink. Okay, it's going to start curling, so I want to pull that up. And that turned out to be pretty nice. I went a little heavy at the top here. But I like that. That's a pretty stencil, you guys. Ooh, yeah. It's called Mosaic Love. Mosaic Love. Isn't that gorgeous? That'd be pretty on a 6x6 card, too. Okay, I'm going to put this in my drying rack, and I'm going to turn this stencil over. This is the side that I just sprayed. I'm going to put a piece of paper back in here, and then the side that I sprayed, I'm going to lay right on top of this piece of paper. And if I had a brayer, I could brayer it, but I'm just going to use a paper towel and just push on that. And then we're going to have a second generation print, but it's not completely covered. But oh, by the way, I was watching Elizabeth's chance to comment on your video, but I did watch it and I gave it a thumbs up. And I do the same thing as you, Elizabeth. When I have something that is maybe only halfway covered, you know, whenever I'm taking a print off of something, I'll save this. And then I can use this with watercolor smooshing or alcohol ink smooshing. This will be put to use in other ways. So I think it's really pretty. I mean, I think it's a pretty stencil. And I think it... Oh, let me grab that one that I did here. You see, it's really pretty. Turned out nice. Okay, so you can use your sprays with stencils. I wanted you to see that so that you could think about getting some for that. Yeah, definitely. Use it, save it. Okay. Sherry, you're getting a chair too? Oh, how did I miss that? I don't know. I don't know. It's not buffering for me. I don't know. Is it buffering for anybody else? I have it on my MiFi, which is my fastest internet possible where I live. Kim and Cindy are saying that it's buffering for them. And Belinda. Hi, Belinda. So, all right. This is the color of that spray. Just cleaning my stencil off a bit. Okay. Yep, it could be from the bad weather. You're right, Elizabeth. Certainly could be. Okay. So that's what I wanted to show you about the sprays. Oh, what else we can do with the sprays? One more thing I want to show you. You can use more than one color at a time and sort of like have a rainbow effect. So I think that these three, the Mermaid, the Mardi Gras Purple, and the Toluene Pink are going to look really pretty together. So I'm going to try to spray onto this panel and make a pattern. Okay, so there's the pink. I have to move quickly because it will curl. My paper will curl. This is the purple, which is like a bluish purple, but whatever. It's still really pretty. And this is Mermaid. So there you go. Quick background for any application. Super quick. And you can make a card. You can stamp right on top of this. And let's do that. So let me get my heat gun out. And we're going to dry this real quick. While we're drying it, I will look at the comments and see if I missed anything or if you had any questions for me. Okay. Let's see here. Hi, MJ. Thank you. Whoa. I'm talking about how nice it is in Florida and how nice it is in Arizona with the weather. So as far as the sprays, they're water-based. So they'll come clean pretty easily from your stencil. But they're water-based. They're acid-free. And I know I did wipe it off with a dry paper towel. I know that when I take it down to the sink, when I'm done here with the live, it'll come clean. All right, so here we go. We've got this real pretty... Hi, Chow. Hello, Linnea. Does it override the ink blend? I'm not really sure. I've never done that before. We can try it. So, oh, you mean if you ink blend on a piece of paper and then spritz it, it will look really nice. It'll look really nice. Is that what you mean, Elizabeth? Okay, let's go ahead and stamp this, and then we'll ink blend, and then we'll spritz over top of the ink blend. I think that's what Elizabeth meant. Okay, yep. Yeah, I've done that a lot. Actually, I've done a lot of ink blending with spraying right over top of the ink blending, and I've never had any trouble. It's never messed up my ink blending is what I'm trying to say. I'll let my ink blending dry first. But if you're using dye inks, it doesn't take long for them to dry. All right, so we're going to put this in the corner here. And thanks, Jan. Don't forget there's a discount code available if you're interested in getting some of these Shimmering Bliss sprays or anything else. Yep. Yeah, they dry really nice. They have a beautiful sparkle to them. All right, let's grab this new stamp from Technique Junkies. This is new, February 2021 new. This is the Tamishi Modern Frame. Yeah, okay, Jan, thank you. That's great. What we're going to do is go ahead and get this, and we're going to use some Catherine Puller Midnight ink, which is an archival ink. we're going to go ahead and stamp this right here. I just want to put a little bit of temporary adhesive behind this panel. Is curling up a little bit. I really want it to lay flat, so I'm just going to do that real quick. Started to curl down at the bottom. Okay. Okay, let me find my midnight ink. These magnets I got off of Amazon. They're flat. They were in a pack of 4. They're not like the Misty brand or the Tim Holtz brand. They're just a generic brand. Okay, Kim, no problem. That's fine. Just make a list of what you like, and then when it comes time, you'll know what to get. Oh, you don't even zip up your coat and it's -9? What? Wow. Yep, I definitely like to have lots of extra magnets because I lose them sometimes. Okay, let me find my correct size here. Okay. All right. Okay. You guys are counting down to when you can start buying again. All right. There's a big old hair. I've been finding a lot of dog hairs today. I don't know why. I mean, I have a dog and everything, but normally her dog hair doesn't make it into my craft room. She sticks with my son Jacob for the most part. Oops, I kind of messed up there. Okay, let me grab a piece of paper towel and clean that up. I don't want that transferring over to my panel. Hey, Jean, that's great. I make a list too, things that I have on my wish list. That was my error there. I'm just trying to make sure I get my leaf tonight. I don't want to miss my leaf. Okay, here we go. Jen, you're funny. All right, so this is going to look really nice. I'm pretty sure this is going to turn out really nice. Okay. Yeah, that's great. That turned out nice. I have no room on my desk today. I'm totally running out of space here, guys. Totally running out of space. Excuse me. All right, so I'll give you a close-up view. So pretty. Thanks, Kathy. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, it's so pretty. I like the way the background was so easy to make. Just by spraying a couple sprays out of my Shimmering Bliss, I've got a gorgeous background. Yep. And you know, this pink is so pretty. I could even see if you would stamp this and then color in the leaves. Say you would stamp it in like a gray color ink and then color in the leaves with this Shimmering Bliss. Oh, that would be so pretty because I think these leaves would look, I think these leaves or whatever this flower is would look pretty in pink. Yeah, I don't know if they're supposed to be leaves or flowers, but they're super pretty. Well, Jean, I'm not sure, I'm not sure. I mean, if you feel like it would be difficult to play with the sprays, I'm not sure. The best thing you can do is just practice. Till you get that down a technique that works for you. Where's my towel here? Let me clean this up here. I like the sprays. I think they're pretty easy to work with. Yeah, pretty in pink. That was a good one. That was a good one. I don't know what kind of flower that is, but it's pretty. All right. Okay, so I'm going to stamp a sentiment in the middle of this. I just wanted to go ahead and find a nice sentiment. We could use the I'm sorry, or I've got another really cool sentiment here. Use, whoops. Okay, where did I put it? I mean, I have everything right here. It's not like I have to go very far. Okay, this is one of the new sentiments that says endlessly create yourself. Okay, so oh, that's a good question. We can try. Oh, Jean. Definitely magnifying glasses help. That's for sure. You can buy the kind like for your craft table. It just swings over to your area, and then you can put the magnifying glass over top of your area. I think Light makes those. The sprays have a base of water. I would think that if you spray them with water, they would get watery. But I'm not sure if you can heat emboss over top of the sprays. We'll try it. All right, endlessly create yourself. All right. Let me grab a piece of acetate here. And make sure that I'm going to line this up straight. This is where all these magnets come in handy. Couple magnets to hold the acetate, couple magnets to hold the paper down. Hi, Barbara. It's nice to see you. We're just playing around with some sprays. I used a spray to make the background of this card panel. I think that's perfectly centered. Got lucky, you guys. It's such a pretty script. There you go. That's a pretty card. I'm going to try. Oh, you can heat emboss just to make sure the background is dry. Okay. And I'm going to try to heat emboss on a spray here in a second. We'll try it out together. I just want to put this sentiment away so I don't lose it. Thank you, Linnea. Thanks, Mary. Let's try one of these really cool sentiments. Excuse me. We'll go ahead and get the box out again. Yeah, that's true. You got to keep track of those smaller stamps. Yep. Thanks, everyone. I'm glad you like it. Of course, I need to trim it down and put it onto a card panel, a card base, but get you thinking, right? All right. Let's go ahead and spray the pink again, which is just a beautiful pink. It's called Thuluan Pink, and this is the Shimmering Bliss. Let's go ahead and spray our panel with the pink. So pretty. Let's get the heat gun and dry that real quick. Yep, it's really pretty pink. All right, we're dry. Okay. All right, so good. I'm glad you're going to get this, Kim. I think you'll really like it. Oh, that's right. That's a good trick. Let's try that. Let me grab some embossing powder here. Excuse me. I have some pearl embossing powder and I have a piece of scrap paper here. So we want to find out if this panel is dry for the section that I want to heat emboss, which is basically this end here. And it all came clear. It all fell off. So the panel is dry. Okay. Same with this end. Everything's nice and dry. All right. Oh. Okay. So let's go ahead, put this back in the container. And let's go ahead and stamp one of these really awesome sentiments. This is the acceptance, respect, and peace sentiment stamp set. Okay. has a lot of great sentiments in it. Some of them are really big, some of them are a little bit smaller. I'm going to go with the one that says respect one another. That's the one I'm going to stamp with. Okay. My magnets are sticking together. It's a good thing I have tape on them, that way I can grab them. Okay. Let's go ahead and stamp that in the middle here. Well, you know what? While we're at it, we might as well make another card with that beautiful. Why not? Let's do this first, then do the sentiment. I'm going to move my move my embossing powder out of the way so I don't spill it. Okay, let's go ahead and stamp this. This is the, make sure I have it right. This is the Tamishi Modern Frame. Hey Bernie, how are you? We're still playing with our Technique Junkies, and we were using Shimmering Bliss to make background. We made 2 backgrounds so far with Shimmering Bliss. This one is all pink, and this one is pink, blue, and purple. Well, it's almost like a bluish green and a purplish blue, but that's definitely pink. So inside the pad is just a piece of felt. So I have, not felt, but foam. This is my Tim Holtz stamp positioning tool or platform. This is just a piece of foam, fun foam. That's all it is. So which one do I like better? Well, Bernie, it depends on if you want chunky or fine. Oh, shoot. Okay, so this is the difference between the two. This is iridescent and this is dazzle. Iridescent, it looks like it has a little bit more silver to it, whereas dazzle doesn't look as silvery. I don't know. This one looks a little bit more textured. So that's the difference between them. It's really hard to decide. And I probably will just grab whichever one. To me, they're both fantastic. I could see myself using them either or. Yeah, my ink is probably drying, but that's okay because we know that when it comes to cleaning red rubber stamps, they're super easy to clean. Even when you have Catherine Pooler Midnight Ink, comes right off of the red rubber stamp. That was just water that I sprayed onto my stamp, and it comes clean right away. So even though Catherine Pooler Midnight Ink is archival, it cleans right off of your stamp. Isn't that great? All right, so then the sentiment we want to put in the middle is respect one another. Yeah, and then Bernie, this is the mixed metal. So the mixed metal is more of a champagne sparkle. And this one is the Harvest Sunset. It's more like gold sparkle. So that gives you an idea on black. You probably could use the sprays with a brush. You probably could. You could use them. I was thinking if you add a little bit to your watercolor, you could have a nice sparkly watercolor. Okay, let me grab my acetate. I just want to make sure I get this lined up correctly. Yep, I'm going to try to emboss these words. That's correct. Okay, so I'm going to use VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink because it'll stay wet for embossing. Make sure I have it lined up correctly. Oh, you want to emboss the whole thing? You mean the whole stamp? Oh, there's an idea. You could definitely do that. Okay. Thanks, Nancy. Yeah, it's capital T, capital J, the number 10, capital T, and then small letter RACY. It's definitely case sensitive. No, Bonnie, Stamp Wars is not until $16th. What? No. What day is it? It's the third Saturday. That's 20th. Chow, when's the next Stamp Wars? The 20th at 7 o'clock. I was right when I said the 20th. All right, let's go ahead and, well, my ink didn't dry all the way on my word there. The February release, yes, Technique Junkie February release are on sale for 15% off until the 8th. For all your other, you can use my discount code and get 10% off. We have a special event coming up this Wednesday on Nancy's YouTube channel. It is, I can't tell you what it is. It's a top secret, but it starts at 7 o'clock on Wednesday on Nancy's channel. Yes, this stamp that I'm using, Tamishi Modern Frame, is from the new release. Discounts will be, how did she say it on her website? hold on a minute. I have it written down here from yesterday. Discounts applied at checkout. Let me find my little note here. Okay. So it's this is my code right here. Capital T, capital J, the number 10, and my name, Tracy. Now, with my name, the only letter that you capitalize is the T. Okay. This is 15% off new February 2021 stamps through February 8th. Discounts are added at checkout. And this is just my note to put a in my description box below, to put my link in for my Catherine Poehler affiliate link, because that's the ink that I'm going to be using. That turned out pretty nice. So I was able to heat emboss over top of the sprayed background. Okay. All right. All right, let's move on. I want to show you something else here before I let you go. But first of all, I want to put this stamp away or I'll lose it. I want to show you. Okay, this is the Vintage Butterfly Collection background stamp. And I was having just a little bit of difficulty last night getting detail. So what I did was, okay, so what I did was, I grabbed my photo paper. And photo paper has a bit of a semi-gloss to it. And I know not all photo papers are the same. This is free photo paper that I got when I ordered a Canon ink cartridge. They sent me this for free. This is 4x6 photo paper, glossy. All right. So what we're going to do, grab a piece of paper. I'm going to grab some Catherine Poehler ink. And the color that I thought looked really nice was, it's called Over Coffee. Okay, this is from the Neutral collection, so it's a nice brownish. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stamp. Cover our stamp in ink. Okay. Take a piece of photo paper and just line it up the best we can. Just take your time and line it up. Okay, and then I'm just going to use my fingertips and just slowly rub the back of the paper. Yes, Elizabeth will be on before the Top Secret Live. Yes. All right. Here we go. So that got a lot of detail. I think it looks nice. You can see the detail in the butterfly wings, but you can also see the background detail of the script. Isn't that nice? And I like the color Over Coffee. I think it reminds me of sepia. Yeah. So I had much better luck when I tried to stamp it using, yeah, Candace, much better. I agree with you. I was using too thick of a paper last night. I was using an ultra heavy duty cardstock. Hi, Tracy Fear. And this is called Over Coffee, the ink color. It reminds me of a sepia, like vintagey look. I think that looks great too. I like it a lot. So that's how I then created these panels. So what I did was, using my Catherine Pooler ink, I ink blended just various different colors. And this one, these two are on photo paper. So let's go ahead, let this dry, and we will go ahead and ink blend this real quick. While this is drying, I will clean my stamp off. Okay. All right. And I'll put my stamp away while it's drying, while the ink's drying there. So the photo paper that I'm using is called Canon Glossy photo paper. It was free to me when I ordered a refill ink cartridge for my inkjet printer. It was free. They sent it to me for free. So that's the only photo paper I have in my house. What I got for free. Free is good, right? So you guys, yesterday we celebrated this big milestone for Ryan with his 5,000 subscribers. Plus he was, I'm not going to tell you what it was because you have to watch his channel, because I definitely want you to share in the excitement that he shared. But he was selected for a really awesome guest designer spot. So, where was I going with that? Hi, Star Patrick. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't even know why I brought that up, but I'm happy for you, Ryan. I do want to let you know that. I lost my train of thought. It happens. Especially at this time of day when I'm starting to get tired. Okay. Yeah, senior moment. I don't even know why I brought that up. There's a reason why I brought it up. I just can't remember why now. Oh my gosh. Senior moment. And I'm only 50. I don't know. Lost my train of thought completely. Okay. Whoops. Everything's falling apart here. I have no space left. I've been working on a lot of projects today, all taking up a lot of space. All right. Yeah. I didn't say, I didn't tell you how old I was, did I? Did I just tell you? All right, we're going to go with 3 different Catherine Pooler ink colors that Nancy discovered create the perfect blending. Yes. Nancy discovered this, and it's true. Hi, Jen. How are you? Oh, Kim, you have a lot of willpower, that's for sure. So we've got Pucker Up, Catching Rays, and Cumberbund. And these three, when you blend them together, give you a rainbow. So let's show you. That's right. I said 30. That's exactly what I said. Let's go ahead and ink blend. This photo paper is also nice for ink blending Catherine Puller inks. I will tell you that too. Oh, now I remember why I was talking about Ryan. It all came back to me. Okay, so Ryan has 5,000 subscribers, and Ryan did a video last night where he talked about how he was going to have a giveaway. And he was going to be giving away 5 prizes. And he explains all that on his channel. You can go watch his channel and learn all about that and learn about his exciting announcement as well. What I was relating it back to me and why I even brought it up was because I'm getting close to 2,000 subscribers. So I have 1.88 thousand subscribers. When I reach 2,000 subscribers, I will be having some giveaways as well. And some of the things that I'm going to give away is photo paper, glossy photo paper, because I have a lot of it. Because back in the day with my inkjet printer, when I first got it, I always ordered my ink directly from Canon. I never thought to order it from another company, like a off-label company off of Amazon, which you can totally do. I didn't think about that. So I was constantly ordering directly from Canon, and they were constantly sending me this glossy photo paper. So I have a lot of it. So that's why I wanted to say I'm going to be giving away some glossy photo paper in my next giveaway when I reach 2,000 subscribers, which might take me a while. I'm happy to share. Okay, this is Catching Rays. It's a real pretty orange, yellowish orange. And then finally, we've got Cumberbund. I really like getting the generic inkjet printer cartridges. I've not had any trouble, knock on wood. And if they do give me trouble, I just put them back in the package and I send them back to Amazon. If they for some reason wouldn't work, you know with Amazon you're going to get your returns. You're going to be able to return it, is what I mean. Yep, I can't say enough about this combo that Nancy discovered. Makes for a beautiful rainbow look. And I'm just using these generic ink blending brushes that I got off of Amazon. Okay. There we go. It almost looks neon. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the glossy paper, but the inks almost look neon to me. They're super bright. Okay. It's very vibrant, right? So let's go ahead and find another sentiment. This is from the big sentiment set that talks about acceptance, respect, and peace. So we've got some really great sentiments here. And that's where I got respect one another from. And I am going to go with this one. Be graceful, be grateful, be kind. Okay. Yep, you could probably use your photo paper on alcohol. You know, you could probably use your alcohol inks on your photo paper. Definitely, you could try that. Okay. So I'm going to stamp this on just a piece of cardstock, but first I'm going to spray that cardstock, and I'm going to use some of the Technique Junkies Shimmering Bliss, this Toluene Pink, oh yeah, Jen, I didn't know you worked for them. That's cool. Yep, I found that they used to send the paper for free, so I found a way to use some of that paper to create cards. Okay, let's go ahead and spray the paper with our Shimmering Bliss spray. And then we'll use our heat gun to dry it. Hi, Karen. Okay, I'm not embossing this, so I'm not too worried about it being super ultra dry. It's dry enough for me to stamp on it. All right, Karen, I was watching your live today while I was folding my clothes, doing some laundry. Your treat boxes, whatever those were that you were making, they were beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and stamp this sentiment, and I'm going to stamp it in the middle where I had the most intense color from my spray. I'm going to go back and use the Catherine Puller Midnight ink for this. Isn't it pretty? The pink? It's so pretty. It's so shimmery. All right. Let's go ahead and trim this with a guillotine trimmer, and then we'll put it on our card front. I'm making all kinds of noise tonight. My goodness. All right, I'm just going to trim around it on all sides, and oh, it might be a little bit crooked, but there's a way to fix that. We'll just turn it sideways on our card, like at an angle. And then I can save these little bits to do more sentiments. So what I'll do is put this sort of at an angle. And we will trim down our beautiful butterfly collage stamp from Technique Junkies. So pretty. To me, this, I don't know, kind of looks like a little bit like a Tim Holtz stamp. I don't know. I don't have that much from there. But Ryan does, and it kind of reminds me of something like that. All right. Card panel. Looks really nice against that white. And then our sentiment can go right on top, or it can go down in the corner, or it can go sideways like this, sort of like at an angle. This is a pretty card. So I hope you guys have had a good time tonight hanging out with me. And I certainly have enjoyed my time with you. I hope that you learned a little bit about the Technique Junkies Shimmering Bliss sprays and how wonderful they are. I hope you've enjoyed playing with these Catherine Pooler inks and also making these cards with me. And we'll just pop that right in the middle of our card. So we've got, I might as well finish these. Let me just finish these while I have my supplies out. Good, I'm glad. I had a good time with you guys. And then I'm going to sign off here because I have a couple design team projects I have to finish. I'm going to get those done, but I know last night I told you I would come back on, and I wanted to make sure I did that. There's been a lot of great videos that went up today, with Elizabeth having one up and Karen being live. Maybe somebody else will go after I'm done. Who knows? Never know with our group, right? Yeah, it's a busy weekend with getting things together for some projects that are due. So what I'm going to do is adhere these to black card base. I have some black panels here. I've already cut them out and scored them, and now I'm just going to fold them and use my bone folder to crease that, make it nice and flat. Okay, and then we're just going to adhere this down. Oh, one more thing I forgot to tell you guys. So today Ryan was kind enough to reach out to Pat, the owner of Technique Junkies, and ask her if the Shimmering Bliss sprays had a binder in them, and they do not have a binder in them. So I am going to spray these real quick with hairspray. That way, if somebody runs their finger across the front of this, the mica doesn't come off on their finger. So it's not as if you're going to get a whole bunch of mica on your finger, because it's not like that at all. But some people are just really like particular and don't like anything glittery, which I don't know how you can not like things that are glittery. But I have just some regular old Pantene hairspray. I mean, I get the big bottles because they're cheapest for me. And I'm going to spray this real quick, and I'll be right back. It'll only take me a second. I just want to get away from my camera. Okay, that's all it took. Real quick spray. And actually, they're ready now. So Ryan, thank you for reaching out to Pat, asking her about that. Good to know. Yeah. Well, we love to give you guys ideas. And with Technique Junkies, it's a small sort of mom and pop type company. Technique Junkies in the summer months is normally at all the stamp and scrapbook shows that are held throughout the United States. But of course, with COVID, they were not able to do that this year. So we want to support our small businesses. And I certainly would rather spend my money there than at a big box store. So, and of course, they got fantastic products too. Beautiful stamps, awesome Shimmering Bliss sprays, lots of really great products. And the prices are awesome too. You got that right. All right. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now we've got some cards that are finished. All kinds of shiny, shimmery cards. Look at how they're shining, you guys. Can you see that shimmer? So pretty. And then, of course, we've got our butterflies with a fantastic sentiment and that beautiful pop of color in the back. All right. So thank you very much for joining me tonight. I love spending time with you guys. I appreciate all your support, and I'm extremely grateful for those of you that are subscribed to my channel. If you're not subscribed, I would encourage you to subscribe by clicking the bell. That way you'll be notified of upcoming lives, and you'll be notified of when I reach my 2,000 subscribers and when I have my big giveaway. Don't forget, Wednesday, February 10th, that's this Wednesday, 7 o'clock on Nancy's YouTube channel. We have a surprise event happening, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's this Wednesday, the 10th, on Nancy's YouTube channel. Make sure you check that out. And then Stamp Wars is the 20th, February the 20th. So we hope to see you all real soon. Have a great weekend, what's left of it, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to my moderators, Elizabeth, Nancy, Chow, Ryan, and Stacy. Thanks for all your help. I'll have in the description box the information on the products that I used, as well as my discount code for Technique Junkies. Have a great evening. Bye-bye. Thanks, everybody. Thanks so much. Good night.